Alright, so because you won't find the answer to number 7 in the book, I'm going to show you how to do it. So this is an Oracle specific thing. Write a SQL select statement that lists all table names, number of rows in each table for all tables you ever created in your SQL account. So use the techniques I showed you, which I'm showing you right now. So there you go. To make it look like this. So the thing is, especially with Oracle, SQL Plus and PL SQL and all that stuff, this stuff built on top of just pure SQL. It's Oracle specific. You can make some really pretty and very specifically formatted reports from your SQL queries. And this is just going to show you kind of the beginning of that. There's a lot more to it. If you want to take the advanced database class, this is a component of that. It is Oracle specific, but anyway, I'll show you how to do it here in a second. So you won't find it in Chapter 8 during a lecture. Set heading off. I don't really care about that, to be honest. And this, describe user tables, I just kind of found out what they were, so I'll just show you. I think I've got it. Have I already got it done in one of these tabs? Let's see. So the way you do this, it's not this. It's like, no, I don't want to save it. Bear with me as we get through. I did kind of want to go, yeah, you know what? No, I'm not going to show it. Here it is. So this is how you would do it. Let me show you what I built this from. Not that. So in Oracle, there's this, first of all. These are all the tables you have access to, all tables. If you run this query, it'll show you all tables. There's some from different users and stuff, some system tables. It's really messy and hard to decipher. But also for you personally, if you select star from user tables, these are all the tables you've ever made. So this is what we're doing the query. You can see it up there above, but this is the query. I just went through and I looked for the thing that was sensible about what would be the number of records. It's num rows right there, so I just used that. So here's what you can do. What was it? She said type. I hate this because I keep thinking it's a Word document, but it's in a browser. Set. What is it? Set heading off. Okay, that's an Oracle specific thing too. Let's see what this looks like when we run it. Probably in this one need to do it that way, yeah. Because you don't actually need the headings for this, because you're making a sentence for each out result. So this is what you do. You just write in between single quotes what you want to be on the screen. This is corresponding to you guys who've had programming. This is concatenation. The concatenation operator, for some bizarre reason I still don't understand. It looks like an OR operator. It looks like an OR logical operator in other languages. But this is how you concatenate. So basically what you're doing, this is one column right here. This whole thing's one column. It's a concatenated together bunch of stuff that includes the results. So the table name is the name of the column that shows you what the name of the table you created is. Here I've created a table called aircraft. And num rows is how many records are in that table. So you just concatenate all this together with literal words that you type. So I typed table in a space so it looks pretty. Concatenated that with the table name from the SQL result, and then I concatenated that with contains and spaces around it so it's pretty. Then I concatenated that with the number of rows that are from that record, that particular table. So aircraft has 4 records, and so on. And that's it, really. There are a lot more advanced functions, toChar, toDate. There's some really complex formatting you can use in SQL Plus. We're not going to learn that now, but this is a very simple introductory to how you would format your output. So while we're talking about this relates to something else from earlier. I want to go back in time to the set stuff, and then I'll close up. This will be the last video. I wanted to show how you don't have to necessarily, the two tables that you're relating through, like minus and union all, intersect, they don't necessarily have to be about the same data at all. They just have to match. The number of columns have to be the same, and the data types of those columns have to be the same. So I have a bunch of different employee tables. Let me see if I can find them here. So here's one. This is a demo. Let's look at it actually. So see, it's got like an employee number and it's got a name, e-name. I can't even remember. Like, I think that's the only part of it. There's not like a first or last name. If I wanted to like do some kind of relation between those two tables using this operator, I would have to kind of trick it into being the same data types, right? So I looked at the employee ID. Let's look at this actually. I kind of want to let me do this. Let me copy and paste it. I kind of wanted to show this. I think it was a neat example. E.last name. So you see this is two different columns, the first name and the last name. And if I just show this, right, it's got like a 1, 2, 3, 4 first name, what you'd expect. But if I wanted to like make this work with the other, I mean, I could leave, and I want to include the last name. What I do is I concatenate the two into one thing. So now I have a number like ID thing that matches this thing. And then I have the second part is just like a string that matches this entire string that's been concatenated together. Even though it goes across two columns in the other table, the union operator thinks it's just number and string, number, string, number, string. Okay, that works. These can go together. So when you run it, it should show you run the whole thing. It should show you the union of both of them. I don't know why I was stuttering there on that, but there's the union of both, right? So this is like from the one table, and it's union with the other table. Obviously, you're probably not going to have anybody that's in both exactly, so it won't show you, like if you do intersect, you're not going to get any results. It'll be an empty set, as they say in set theory. It'll be the null set. That would be the result of the intersection of the two. But I kind of wanted to show you that from earlier. I want to reinforce the thing that the tables don't basically have to be the same tables. They could be like, you could have a table about atomic elements, and then another table about people. And as long as the columns, you have the same number of columns from both, and they match in data types, you could do like unions and intersects and selects on them. Again, you're probably not going to get somebody, unless I guess like if somebody's name is Oxygen, right, then he might show up in both. But you get the idea, I hope. We're at 8 minutes. This is the longest video, and it probably needs to be the shortest, but I kind of want to show this. I think I talked about it in class. I described it, but I didn't actually show it. Yeah, this one. I love the show. I think it's funny, brilliant, but like because we've been talking about this topic, I want to point it's kind of like a pet peeve of mine. So this is like what the T-shirt he's wearing in that one episode is. And so you've got music he likes in this set over here, music you like, and then the intersection is music I used to like. And here's the thing, it's logically inconsistent unless you like make special rules about it. Because, right, anything that's in this teal circle is music he likes. He can't not like it and like it. If it's here, it's still in this set, so it has to be music he likes. So he can't used to like it. Unless you say, you could change this to music I have ever liked, right? And then like this could be music you like. Then this could be music that I used to like. Because it would be both like, music he doesn't like still, but he would have ever liked it. But I don't know why I'm going up it. I'm just pointing out like it's a nerdy shirt, but it like kind of gets it wrong. Because you can't used to like something and still like it. And that's what something being right here would imply. Alright, with that, I'm done with videos for the core content. The only other videos I'll make are maybe like if I forget something, hey, I should talk about this, or covering for the midterm, maybe make an announcement, something weird, but it won't be the core content. So I hope you enjoyed the videos. They were kind of annoying to make, but I actually kind of enjoyed making them too. I don't think I'm good at this, but I hope I'll get better. It might be the future, right? I don't want to make too much commentary, but people are talking about like now students can see like how they can get their stuff online. Why do we need teachers? So maybe I'm putting myself out of a job or whatever. I don't know. But good luck on the final, and you'll probably hear from me again. Bye.